Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? Welcome to the first ever Feedback Loop Arcade. With me this evening is writer, YouTuber, and podcast host Claire Weaver, a.k.a. 8-Bit Terror.
And with me tonight is gamer, YouTuber, and big nerd, Sphonicus Rex.
That's pretty accurate.
How's it going?
I think it's going to be okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, what are we actually doing this evening? What is a Feedback Loop Arcade? Well, does anybody know what you get when you cross an elephant with a rhinoceros? Do you know?
I feel like you're going to tell me.
Elephino.
Well, the real answer to the question is we're both known for our live streams, and you are known for your gaming tips and tricks videos. But tonight we're doing things a little bit differently. This is going to be a cross between a live stream, a talk show, and a podcast. Sort of. Something like that.
Elephino. So, all right. So a big part of this is going to be audience participation. So with that in mind, let's say hello to the audience.
Let's do that.
Damn, we didn't flip a coin to see who's going to do this.
Well, it's your channel, so you have the,
Okay, all right.
the honor.
Let's say hello to the audience. Will Giles, first one in the chat. What's up, Will?
Hey.
Headhunter Telesto. Hunter,
Hello.
what's going on, man? James Guan. Yo, what's this all about then? Well, I hope we answered your question as vaguely as we possibly can. It should be clear as mud now.
That's pretty much, I got to say, that's all we know about what we're doing.
Yeah,
So we're
that's what
hoping
we've got
that
so
we'll
far.
figure it out.
Yeah, that's our bullet points so far, yeah. Oh, and check this out. We have Denija with us.
Hello.
It's a kiddo. My kiddo goes to school with her. Hi, Denija. How are
Hey.
you, ma'am? And let's see, Joe Schmo 0216 channel
Hey, Joe.
assistant is with us this evening. Hey, Joe. What's up, buddy? And Dandy Denny 07 is
Hey,
here. Hello,
Dandy Denny.
y'all. Hey, Dandy. What's going on, girl? And yeah, Joe, thank you for popping that in there right here at the start. If you would, please go ahead and hit like on the video. And also, this is important, select live chat.
Oh, yes.
So that you can see and participate in all of the chat. Because as we said, audience participation is really a big part of what we're trying to do this evening. Captain Caffeine is with us. Hello.
Hey,
Cap, what's up, man? The Whiskey Cam is here. Whiskey Cam is here. Crowd goes wild. Catherine Jones. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, Catherine the Great.
Catherine the Great. What's up? It's elephant and rhino. You have to say rhino or the joke loses its meaning. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we all know what a rhinoceros is, right?
Wait, is that the same thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's about right. And Quasimoto is with us.
Quasi.
G'day, Bear Trap Tribe. What's up, buddy? Finally, the Whiskey Cam we've all been waiting for.
Shall we
So,
reveal it?
I guess we actually should. Okay, let's do this. Whiskey Cam.
3, 2, 1, do it.
And badum.
Whiskey Cam.
Whiskey Cam.
And, look at that. Fucking chat on the screen.
Hey, holy shit, you actually can see the chat.
It's
in
a
the
little
screen.
small. I may have to adjust that. It's kind of tiny.
Yeah.
It's kind of tiny, but it's there. It's hard to tell. I didn't know how small it was going to be
No
until
size shaming, ma'am.
I was just saying I wasn't prepared for the size, how small it was going to be, but it's fine.
It'll be
doing its
okay.
job.
Yeah. It's a solid 2 inches at least, right?
It's a solid 2 inches. I will do some adjustments. This is our first stream, our first arcade, so we're still kind of like
Yeah.
getting our sea legs. Speaking of sea legs, look at this. I'm going to reach in. I meant to paint my
Check
fingernails.
that shit out. Yeah,
And I
right.
didn't have time.
Whoops.
Let me do a
Hey,
little.
and we also need to say hello to Miranda Saturn. Hello,
Hey,
ma'am.
Miranda.
How are you?
Are we having Rex hand reveal?
Oh, yeah. Are y'all ready for the hand reveal? Here we go. I'm reaching for my whiskey. You can see the shadow now. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And grab my fucking whiskey.
Oh my God, you have fingers. We need to put something else there while we're holding our whiskeys. I mean, I'm going to put my whiskey back down there, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
need something.
Yeah.
I have
So-
the whiskey that we're drinking.
Yeah, that's the shit. That was my birthday present right there. That's the blackened whiskey. It is a blend of straight whiskeys finished in black brandy cask. Fucking excellent, man.
I wanted to show off my Ride the Broken Road little patch.
So this will also be a way for us to show off some of our cool, our little memorabilia and souvenirs and shit that we brought back from Oregon when we went to visit Ben's studio in Oregon. And I see you have already put your whiskey down. I am currently still drinking my whiskey, so that's going to happen.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, hey, thanks, Hunter. I appreciate you, buddy. First the left arm, now right hand. Where will it end? That was my left hand. See, I actually only have the one. I'm joking. I have both arms and hands. I'm not boozer yet.
How do you play PlayStation with only one hand? And I got up to look for something to put in the little thing on camera, but I can't find it. Where's the
I thought it was in there.
I thought it was in there too. Hang on. You entertain people.
Oh, I have to be entertaining now? So should I tell that one joke that I know?
Oh God, no!
I don't know any jokes. I'm kidding.
Tell it.
According to Hunter, I've already messed up the one joke I had for tonight.
Yeah, one job.
I know, right? I had one job. Don't fuck up the joke. God damn it. Yeah.
Found it.
Claw says, wait, I thought Rex had small, stubby, green, furry fingers. Was that not really Rex in those photos from the Oregon trip? There he is. That is me. Yeah. That's
That is
me.
Rex's severed head.
Hi, guys. Yeah.
I lost my headphones. They're there.
Oh, yeah. So Quasimodo asked a great question. He says, what is
God,
Bruce
Brett.
Lee's favorite drink?
Quasi.
Well, Bruce Lee's favorite drink is actually water.
Jesus Christ. No. And thanks for coming tonight, folks. That's the end of the stream. This
Yeah,
will
we're all
be
done
the
here.
last one that we do of this.
Move along. Nothing to see here. Water.
No, stop.
Yeah, I don't know that's actually a T-Rex. Let's see. Let me...
Yeah, it's a T-Rex. You know you can just you don't have to look on the screen. Don't knock over my whiskey. I'm taking that word. I'm pretty sure it's a T-Rex. Is it not a T-Rex?
Rah, rah. Anyway. I'm fired. I have fired myself now.
Dandy Denny says I'm not going to ask why Claire has a fake rubber Rex head. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like scaly for his pleasure or something. I don't know.
So, are you putting it back?
I'm gonna try.
I'm just watching you, but that's lame. You can't see anything. God, I wish I painted my nails.
I suck with puppets. Sorry. I got fired from Sesame Street too.
Oh, I can't do it either. No, we're both, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I know you had
it's
it perfect
fine.
at first. God damn it.
Ah,
Miranda Saturn, welcome back, girl. What you been up to?
yeah. So I guess we've done our little intro. We've kind of we've explained sort of what we're doing. We have our whiskey cam up. We have our chat
Yeah.
up, even though the chat looks really small. I'm sorry. I'll fix it.
That's a lot of fucking chat though for like what
It
first 5
is.
minutes.
Yeah. Keep it coming. So the reason why we have the chat on
Wait,
the
what?
screen,
Could you say that again, please?
keep it coming.
Oh, yes, dear.
The reason why we have the chat up on the screen is, as Rex mentioned earlier, this is very much, about audience participation. So it's kind of like talk show, podcast, informal hangout, get together, party. We're all just partying. Just let's call it that. Let's call it a fun fucking party.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to ask questions, contribute to the conversation. It's all part of it. I just see Dandy Denny's 2-inch chat.
Yeah.
It's a solid
it's a
2
solid
inches.
2 inches, right?
Solid, Dandy. If it's solid, then it counts.
Give the guy a break. Jeez. He's
Yeah.
trying. He's giving it everything he's got.
Oh, Miranda says, hope everyone in the US had a good and stuffed Thanksgiving.
Ah, we did actually.
That is actually a good question. Did everyone have a good Thanksgiving? How was your
Yeah.
Thanksgiving? Let us know. How was yours, Rex?
fucking fantastic.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get up to like I didn't already know?
Well, I ordered a smoked turkey from a place back in Texas that I used to live close to where they're at, and I know they're excellent. So I ordered one of those smoked turkeys, and it was fucking delicious. We actually had turkey sandwiches for dinner tonight. Claire made a wonderful fucking meal for us.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Lots of good stuff.
Can I describe it? 'Cause
Sure.
I'm proud of it.
You better.
So we had the turkey that you acquired, which I carved.
Yeah, you did.
We had mashed potatoes. We had roasted sweet potatoes, sausages wrapped in bacon, stuffing made into little stuffing balls, broccoli out of obligation of having something green on your plate,
Otherwise, it would literally just be like meat and
meat
stuffing.
and potatoes and stuffing, meat and carbs, the essentials in life.
I mean,
And then, gravy.
James, it was like pig in a blanket, but it was pig in bacon.
It was pig sex. Pig and pig. No green bean casserole? No.
No, not
Just
this time. Yeah.
Quasi ass, are we talking 2 inches of width, circumference, length? I think all three.
Yes, it's actually spherical. It's a 2-inch sphere.
I feel like that might get stuck. You need some sort of
I mean-
tapering or some way. Does it have a string to remove for easy removal?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Headhunter says, spent part of Thanksgiving with a friend, prepping a tribute to the late, great Kevin Conroy. Okay. And
Who is Kevin Conroy?
he's the Batman guy, right? That passed recently? Is he the Batman guy? You're looking at me like...
I don't know. That's why
Batman.
I was asking.
Yes, I got it right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I was asking. Who is Kevin Conroy?
He voiced Batman in the animated Batman series for like decades, and some of the games,
okay.
I think, as well. I'm not entirely
Like
sure.
the animated series that had Mark Hamill as the Joker. Is that the one we're talking about? Because I know
don't know.
Mark
I never
Hamill was the
watched
Joker in that, but I couldn't tell you the guy who played Batman.
Oh, I'm sorry. He is Batman. Yes.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Yes.
cool, fair enough. I actually really enjoyed the animated series. I used to watch the Batman animated series back in the day. I like it because it's actually pretty fucking dark.
I've
It's
never
like-
seen it. I'd like to watch it,
Yeah,
but I've
yeah,
just never
it's actually
seen
really
it.
good. And fucking Mark Hamill does the Joker. It's pretty much the iconic voice of the Joker these days in any
I thought that was
animated
just
or
in
video
the
game.
games or something, but
He's done the Joker a lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
which is cool.
Yeah.
I was sure that's who you were talking about, but then I was like, wait, maybe because Kevin and
So-
Conroy seem like quite
Or-
common names. So I was like, oh God, are we talking about the Batman guy or someone else? Like I second guessed myself for a minute, but I'm glad I got it right.
Yeah, and actually, shit, you knew more than I did. He also voiced Batman in the Arkham game series,
yeah,
which those are
yeah.
good too. So can I play around with the transition screens and go over to like maybe desktop and let's pull up Kevin Conroy?
Well, before you got to pull it up on the desktop first,
so let's get it
and
open
then
here.
you are
Yeah.
going to need the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a keyboard. Hello.
Sorry, teething problems. We got to say hi too. I saw BOP pop in.
Oh shit! Basics of
And-
pain. What's up, buddy?
Hey BOP.
Hello.
And then who else just joined? Hang on, I'm scrolling. The Jameson Juice Box is with us.
Oh hey, what's up, Juice Box? What's going on, man? Actually, yeah, babe, I think that'll work. I think I can work with that. Let's try that.
Oh, you think you can work with that, do
I
you?
think I can make that work, babe.
Oh, I should put my...
Hopefully
back
this
in.
won't be.
There we go.
Hopefully the clacking on the keyboard won't be too loud. What are we
Kevin
doing here?
Conroy.
Let's check out Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Let's look at his wiki. How about his IMDb? How's that
Yeah.
sound?
Yeah. All right, and then if you hit the desktop button, people should be able to see this. Now, don't like pull up your bank account or anything. You are now streaming your
Oh shit, it's
desktop.
porn. God damn it. I got fucking porn up again. Sorry guys, my bad. Okay, so this is Kevin Conroy, 1955 to 2022. Kevin Conroy was born on November 30th, 1955 in Westbury, New York. At age 17, Kevin earned a full scholarship to attend Juilliard's drama division.
I'm so
where he
glad you know
studied
how to
under
pronounce
actor
that.
John Houseman. Is it?
Yeah. No,
See, I get
Juilliard,
confused
yeah.
because of Houston Some people say Houston, some people say Houston.
Who says Houston?
Weird people. It's pronounced Houston.
I was going to say, no, wrong people say.
And in 1978, after graduating from Juilliard, he toured with the acting company, Houseman's Acting Group, and in 1979 he went ... So that is the guy we're talking about. Kevin Conroy, voice of Batman. And like all kinds of shit, man. Oh, he did the Killing Joke, too. Okay.
What is that? Is that a
It's
game?
pretty good. No, it's like an animated movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fucking good,
Click
man.
it. wanna
Let's
see
take a look
else
at
is in
it.
it.
Sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Rex sounds like a carny.
Oh, we have echo.
No
Oh,
way.
audio got really weird.
Okay.
Oh, we're sharing. Sorry, folks. We are sharing audio. You are now sharing that.
All right.
Go back to Whiskey Cam.
Yeah, let's do Whiskey Cam. We know that one works.
We're still figuring out the details. Echo, 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 echo,
Penis.
echo.
Penis.
Oh my god.
Penis. Penis.
So if you go over to OBS right now.
Right
And
now, she says.
right now.
Right now.
Oh, yeah, but if you click game, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We have like 2 audio sources coming in where we're supposed to only have 1.
That's a whole new profile we've set up. And fucked up, apparently.
I knew we'd get something wrong.
Obviously. Penis. 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 Oh, okay, that's better. Thanks, Kat. Okay, yeah, so we won't do the desktop view this time. We've clearly ruined that one. Once you have made your own bacon, you won't want store-bought bacon again. Huh, that is interesting. Yeah, when we switched over to desktop view, it has different audio inputs coming in because we also wanted to have audio input from, like, let's say we're watching a trailer or something. We need to have that audio coming in as well.
I'll stop fucking around with the T-Rex.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
So, like, I honestly don't know what the fuck to do with myself if I'm not. Oh, God, Knights of Finland. Hang on.
Hey,
I was
Knights of
gonna-
Finland.
I was going to say, I honestly don't know what the fuck to do with myself if I'm not gaming and streaming gaming. So, I
Well,
thought
I'm drinking. Just
right?
look
That's
how
one
much
thing
of
we
that
can do,
I've
yeah. I thought it would be cool if we could start off episode 1 here, basically with our gamer origin stories. Like,
had. Or we could pop our cherries.
oh, my goodness.
Because seeing as this is our first time, you know, we should
Oh.
talk
Oh,
about.
please be gentle.
Well, I was thinking we could talk
Firm, but gentle.
about losing our virginity, our gaming virginity.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, I thought that was going to be a different conversation.
I mean, we can talk about that as well. I have a funny story about mine. I'd actually like to. I don't know if I've heard yours. Have I heard yours?
It's actually nothing spectacular. I'll be completely honest. Nothing
Oh.
spectacular.
Don't be so humble. Mine was terrible.
Yeah.
Joe says, "Oh no, look out! The wife is gonna penetrate the chat."
Oh, my goodness. Hello.
Ouch.
Oh, wow. All right. So let's do say hello to Knights of Finland.
Hello.
What the fuck? The first thing I hear when I come in is penis, penis, penis. That's actually a throwback to one of my Horizon Forbidden West streams. One of the first ones that I tried to do on Horizon Forbidden West. I had the audio settings fucked up and I had a echo real bad and I couldn't fix it. And finally I was like, well, before I shut this down, I'm just going to leave y'all with one final thought. Penis.
And
And
it echoed
Echo.
and just said penis, 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 penis.
Like pretty much,
penis.
some say it's still echoing penis to this day.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Kat's got a very long straw. Gonna sneak a sip of our whiskey.
No.
I mean, I would actually share. I would totally. Claire's- okay, I like the whiskey cam now. That's cool. Oh my goodness! Oh, and Angela Fuller has fully penetrated the chat.
Oh
Hello, Miss
my
Fuller.
word. I wondered what that
Filling
feeling
up
was.
the chat with penetration. Have we said hello to Passion Flower Percussion?
Hello, Passion
Well,
Flower.
we
Percussion.
fucking
Well, I
better.
have. I have.
Passion Flower Percussion. Hello, ma'am.
Hey,
Hi
Passion
there.
Flower. How's it going?
All right. So speaking of popping cherries, let's
Well, let's talk about video games.
Yeah.
Because that's what we both primarily do.
I
and
mean,
what,
kind
what
of,
you guys
yeah.
know us for. So, yeah, we figured we'd start our inaugural episode with a conversation about how we got into gaming, how we grew to love
Yeah.
gaming, you know,
Right, right.
our gaming firsts. So feel free, like I said, to kind of contribute yours in the chat.
Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you very much. We love you too.
Wait, how is this an absolute shit show? And I fucking what? Oh, Joe, you're always so supportive.
Oh shit! Knights of Finland says, "Well, my first time was really bad. I'll tell you about it later, Rex."
Oh, okay. So video gaming. What was the first game you played? What was the first console you owned?
Are you starting this with me because I'm older?
You said it, bro, not me.
So the very first video games that I recall playing would be on the Atari, the original, just fucking Atari. Man,
Wait, how old are you?
You lose count after the first few centuries.
That's my line. You stole that from me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good line.
I know. I came up with it. I'm a fucking writer.
Fucker. All right, so the first system that I remember playing on would have been the Atari, with just fucking one joystick and one button Atari. And I remember we played shit like Joust, Frogger. It was Joust.
I played Joust.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Joust.
With the ostriches.
Hopping around on the fucking ostriches. Yeah, man. Joust, Pitfall, Frogger. Those are the only Atari games that I remember playing. And then from there, it went to NES, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, playing, I guess it would be Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers. Or something like that.
I'm doing a little bop.
Yeah, she's bopping along with me. So that, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Duck Hunt, shit like that. So that was where I started with gaming. But for me, it didn't turn into a passion until PC games and Doom, the original Doom released in 1993.
Can you say Doom one more time?
Doom. Doom? Doom. Doom. Doom!
No, you ruined it.
Doom. So,
oh, hey, Obscure by Ink is with us.
Hey, Obi, what's up, man?
Hey, Obi.
Come on in, buddy. Pull up a chair. Have a seat. Pour yourself a drink. So, Miss Claire, for you, what is the first system you remember playing on?
I had an Amiga. Hang on. Put my whiskey down. I had an Amiga 500. I got it when I was 11 or so.
Yeah.
10 maybe. And I didn't know anything about computers. My parents bought it for me. They didn't know anything about computers. I had no fucking idea what it's for. But I enjoyed playing with all of the different... I enjoyed just like moving shit around in folders and stuff because it was like an early PC. But I had some games for it. And over the years I used to buy those magazines with the discs on the front, the literal floppy discs and shit, and with this little sample games.
God damn, you are showing your age with that one.
Amiga, not Omega, Amiga. Not Omega, Amiga. Hang on. Joe is yelling at me. How young are you, Joe Schmo? Amiga.
Calm
500.
down, Joe. The grown-ups are talking.
But yeah, and I played Rainbow Islands was my first game. That was fucking incredible. I loved that game. I was shit at it.
I'm not familiar with those. I don't know that system even.
You don't know the Amiga?
No, I don't.
Well, I would say pull it up and put it on the screen, but we
can, but we just can't talk.
It was like, it was a sort of precursor, well, not really precursor to PCs because they were around, but it was like it was, the whole thing was a keyboard with the built-in computer. It was like one big fucking thing, kind of like a Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a floppy disk drive and you could play discs, and I had a joystick with two buttons.
Yeah.
That had little suckers on the bottom so I could stick it to the table.
Huh. So, yeah.
Yeah. And Rainbow Islands was one of the first games I played. And like I said, I think it had 7 levels and I could get up to level 5 and couldn't get past the big spider boss at the end.
Oh, shit.
I just didn't know anything about gaming.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to do it. I didn't. But then I got some other games like Titanic Blinky was a good one. That was like the spin-off from Pac-Man or something, because Blinky's one of the ghosts and you play as the ghost, but it's just like a platformer.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Right.
And what else did I get? I had I don't remember. Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. That was like one of those, like a 3D scroller kind of isometric view, I think.
Yeah.
That one was really fucking cool. You played this sort of like cool hero type guy who wears sunglasses and has like a ray gun, and you're on like a alien planet where there's women in like caveman bikinis, like buxom ladies, have been
Hello.
held slave by these
Wait,
by these
what are we
like
talking about now?
evil robots that are trying to make everyone work in a factory to make more robots, and you have to like run and try to like free them all and also kill all the bad guys and escape.
Wouldn't they just have robots making more robots?
I think it's cheaper for them to
Slave labor.
use slave labor.
Fair enough.
And you know, they had like sexy women in bikinis,
I mean,
furry caveman style bikinis.
that sounds like a bit of a perk if you work there.
Yeah,
you know?
it was kind of like a funny game because it was sort of obviously playing to a certain demographic.
Yeah. Oh.
But it was like very
I
tongue
love
in
how
cheek.
you put that very delicately. Like, yeah, it's, you know,
Yeah.
pubescent male
But
gamer
but I
audience.
loved it. And I was like
Yeah, right.
12 when I was playing that. I fucking loved that game.
You
it was
would.
cool. It was cool as shit. The 7-Up game. Yes, I had that. The 7-Up game.
So Cap is actually right here. He asked about Pong. What about Pong? That would have come out around the same time. I did actually play Pong. I can't swear to which one I played first, either Pong or Atari. The version of Pong that we played was literally just 2 boxes connected by a wire that connect to your TV or some shit. And it had 1 knob on it.
It had like a turn
Just
dial.
yeah, just
I
like
used to
imagine
have
like the
one.
volume knob on a TV or something. Or you don't even have volume knobs on TVs anymore. But so
Showing your age
you
there.
youngsters don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, do you? Volume knob on the radio in your car, maybe. But yeah, it had just 1 fucking knob, and that's how you slid the little bar back and forth to play Pong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't recall which one I played first, Pong or Atari, but it was around the same time.
I had a Pong machine. My ex actually had one, but we lived together, so we had one. And he collects like all sorts of like Ataris and Commodores and television and all the old like consoles. So I never had those when I was a kid. My first console was the PlayStation. That was my first ever console.
Okay. The first one you owned?
Yeah.
Was a PlayStation?
Yeah. My
Okay.
friend, one of my friends, this girl, she was sort of a friend when it suited her, but she was kind of a bitch when other people were being mean to me. I was bullied in school, and so she would like turn a blind eye to the bullies and like pretend to not know me if the bullies were
Oh,
around.
goddamn.
And then when they were gone, she'd be nice to me. So she'd invite me over to her house sometimes, and she would play Sonic on the Nintendo or Super Nintendo. I forget which one it was. But she would never let me have a go. It was always just watching her play. She was, that kind of person.
Yeah, shit friends, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy I used to go play Nintendo. He just, like I said, it was the original Nintendo Entertainment System. We played like Contra was one of our faves, stuff like that. But yeah, we would play all the time. I actually had fun. So what was your first game that was like a passion for you?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider on the
1?
PlayStation. Yeah. Tomb Raider. Oh my God, that blew my fucking mind. I'd played a lot of games on the PlayStation that kind of blew my mind a little bit. Speaking of T-Rexes, there was actually a demo disc that came with the original first generation of the PlayStations that was it's kind of like a 3D animation of a T-Rex walking.
Okay.
And you could spin the camera around, and I think the background changed color or something cool like that.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. Just the graphics of the PlayStation were incredible. I'd never
At that
seen anything
time,
like
yeah,
it.
sure.
Yeah, and to own that, to have that in my bedroom,
Yeah, that's cool.
and to interact with that, to play games on it. There was this really terrible, what do you call it? It's kind of, like those side-scrolly games, the old school ones where you're like a spaceship and you have to kill all the
Oh,
aliens coming at you,
like
and it like
asteroids
moves you.
and stuff. Yeah.
But ones where it like moves you, it's a side scroller,
yeah,
it moves you along, and you just go up and down on the screen.
yeah.
It was one of those, but it was in air quotes 3D.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like on a track, but there were also you moved X and Y across the screen. So it was like you were moving in 2D, but the background was in 3D.
Oh wow.
It was terrible.
Trippy.
But that had like a bunch of different planets that you were on that had different visual themes like lava and ice and stuff like that, which was kind of
Cool. Yeah.
But then Tomb Raider came, and it was everything that I wanted in a game. I loved Indiana Jones. I still love Indiana Jones. So it had that Indiana Jones vibe. Has a little bit of a sci-fi kind of element. It has a little bit of history to it, mythology, and you're Lara Croft. I mean, she's just a badass. So it was just so cool. And you get to go to like ancient Egypt, which I love.
Oh, yeah. Some cool settings.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the graphics were awesome as well for the time. It was the movement, the idea of being able to kind of jump in 3D directions, like sideways, forwards, backwards, do spins in the air, shit like that, but also while aiming at an enemy. I was like, how is this even possible?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
The pointy boobs. Yeah. Yeah, James.
The pointy boob era. Yeah. So let's take a look at the chat here. We have a lot of folks chiming in with what their first games were. Let's see. Oh, shit. No, hang on. Cat's having a brandy and Coke. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're drinking this blackened whiskey that's on display right here. That's the stuff right there. Blackened whiskey. Fucking excellent whiskey. And let's see. Oh, hello there. Let's see. 7-Up game. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that is. And, Quasimodo saying, I know you're drinking some Buffalo Trace that a friend got for you. Yeah, man. That's good shit, isn't it? Miranda says a lot of early Pac-Man, PC Pac-Man, Lemmings,
yeah.
Prince of Persia. Cool.
I never played Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I played it, but I think it was like Xbox 360, whatever version was on the Xbox 360. Hunter says the first system you ever owned was the Super Nintendo. And me too. That's the first system I ever owned was Super Nintendo. I think it was Castlevania 4 that was on Super Nintendo. A big fucking nerd for Castlevania. But I also had Killer Instinct, which was a pretty cool fighting game.
I had that. That was cool.
A fighting game on there. The first one that had like the massive combos and combo breakers and stuff. Killer Combo. Fucking love that one. Knights of Finland says, first game was Super Mario on Nintendo 64. And then GoldenEye, but the first one that really blew you away was Zelda Ocarina of Time. James, your first one was Gears of War. Okay. Damn. I kind of figured you might have been gaming longer than that. Kat says I had to fight my younger siblings to play your first game. Oh, shit. Hang on. Claire's fixing to put something on the camera for y'all.
If I can.
Oh, and Dandy Denny, those are some of the earliest games you remember playing as well? Lemmings, Prince of Persia? Yeah.
Lemmings.
Yeah. James says, I loved Prince of Persia, not the Jake Gyllenhaal movies. No. Let's see. First system Dandy Denny had was Super Nintendo with Mario on it. Yeah.
Can we go back to Lemmings for a second? Lemmings is the fucking bomb. I love that game. So Lemmings was actually an influence on the Days Gone podcast.
Was it really?
I told you about that?
Probably.
So in Lemmings, there was this really, really cool thing you could do. So there were, how many levels? 100 levels of Lemmings? Every level, if you paused it or just kind of like let the screen sit for a minute and then held the mouse over any point in the screen, you would get a text box come up. There was a hidden message that was something, it was always like something kind of funny, witty, sarcastic, something kind of like a little bit metal, a little bit irreverent. I don't remember what any of them specifically were. I think even some of them may have been hints or kind of like clues to like how to solve the level or something that it knew you were going to do wrong first of all, like the first mistake you'd make. That was an influence on the Days Gone podcast because a lot of people probably don't know this. There are hidden messages in the Days Gone podcast.
Yeah.
In that same vibe, every episode has a hidden message.
You gonna tell anybody how to find it?
Fuck no. One of them. Well, no. I'm not. If anyone's curious, if anyone wants to figure it out, there is something to figure out. There's a puzzle, a puzzle element involved.
Goddamn Tomb Raider players.
Yeah.
I swear.
So the book that I put up on here, it's 20 Years of Tomb Raider. I got this as a gift a few years ago, and it's all about the all the different iterations of Lara Croft, all of the content that was produced, the games, the graphic novels, and comic books, and all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I read it. Fan art even has like fan art and stuff like that.
Oh, no, that's cool. They included fan art in the art book. I guess it's not actually an art book, but still, not specifically.
Have that as well. Oh, you can't see that. That's the. Let me take it out of the bag. I have a comic book, Tomb Raider comic book.
So I misunderstood James's comment. He's saying Gears of War was the first game he was really passionate about. Certainly not the first game he played. I see. Oh, wait, what are we missing here? Joe says, how have I not been told this shit? What are we missing? What have you not been told?
The secret messages, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably.
Should be paying. I've mentioned it 2 or 3 times before, but yeah, here we go. Oh, you still can't quite see it.
Yeah, it's got some glare on it from the ring light.
Can't see the top. I can't get it low enough. That's the top.
Yeah, James, I agree. It is interesting to see what people from different parts of the world, what games they get exposed to, like what's being advertised in their country, what's available in your country. Like, The Witcher. The Witcher 1, fucking nobody outside of like Poland knew anything about that game at first. It took a while before The Witcher 3 hit anybody's radar.
Is that why everyone likes example. Witcher 3 rather than the other ones?
Yeah,
I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, I like the first one."
Yeah,
so
the first one.
Witcher 3.
The first one was kind of a weird PC game. It was very esoteric. It was very, very niche. But The Witcher 2 was more accessible and was on more platforms. The Witcher 3 was, of course, mass marketed brilliantly.
Yeah. So yeah, I never had a PC for gaming. Never done any PC gaming, with the exception of Command and Conquer. LAN parties. That was my jam.
Yeah, for me, PC gaming started with Duke Nukem, the original Duke Nukem, little side scroller, old school Duke Nukem, and Doom. Quake was another. Hexen, if anybody remembers that. It was kind of like Doom or Quake, but it was medieval shit. Yeah.
Do you remember? I used to play, I think it was a PC game that was on PlayStation, Myst. MYST.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
I played that. I don't think I finished that. I think I got quite a ways in, but then got stuck or lost steam.
That seemed like it was more like of a cinematics and puzzle solvey type game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got into it.
And then there was a sequel, a follow-up. Fuck, I don't remember what it was called, but it had another kind of 4-letter title with a Y instead of an I or something like that. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? Tell me in the chat if you remember Myst and whatever the other one was.
That was one of the first games that came with a shitload of CDs for the PC version.
Oh, yeah, it was like 5 CDs.
Yeah, it had a shitload of CDs.
Oh, speaking of big, games that were big that had a lot of CDs, Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that's another example, yeah.
Yeah, that one was, that also blew my mind. Definitely. When I played that, and then you get out of the city, and it's like, holy shit, the city part was just the first disc, the first part of the game. There's this giant fucking world out there. I had no idea. I guess that was probably the first open world game that I played, because it's kind of sort of open world.
Yeah. So I'm receiving instructions from our channel assistant, Joe Schmo0216. He says, Rex, yell at my wife. She keeps replying out loud to you guys, but isn't typing in the chat.
Naughty.
Do I have your permission to use my young lady voice?
My permission?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were asking Joe.
Oh, no, I'm not going to use the young lady voice on anybody without your permission.
Oh, no, yeah, you can can use it on Angie. Yeah.
Young lady, do what your husband tells you to do. Or not,
Do what you want to do. But
for real.
Type in the chat so we know what you're saying.
Oh, whatever, she said.
Miranda says, yes, Myst is where I perfected my hatred for puzzles.
Yeah, I didn't play that one much because that's, y'all know me. That's not rewarding gameplay for me.
Broken Sword. Sorry, I'm clicking my fingers at you. I just remembered it was a Broken Sword and Broken Sword 2. Broken Sword 2 has a big following. Beautiful games, really cool animation, point and click game. So this was on, this must have been on PC. Early 2000s, I probably probably played it. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the comments. Wait, that's it. I thought you were actually going to do an impersonation of a young lady. It's like your young lady voice. No, that's my young lady. You know when to do what you're told voice.
It's kind of like sexy dad voice, you know, like it gives you flashbacks of a teenager in trouble, but it's also kind of hard.
That's when I'm being stern.
Yeah.
Young lady.
Oh, I do like your stern voice. He's giving me a look right now.
Sorry,
Stop,
guys.
I'll get flustered. Joe says, you know they did a complete remake of Final Fantasy VII. Yes. I do know that. I have not yet played it. I don't have 6,000 hours to put into a game.
Yeah, Quasimodo does a mean Mrs. Doubtfire Cookie Monster voice.
Get a room, says Angie. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we are in the same room.
Yeah. Do you want some more whiskey yet? I'm still drinking mine.
Fuck yes, please.
Yep. Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, you finished yours.
Yeah, I did. Clarifying.
See, I've still got some of mine.
Well, hello.
I gotta move this.
Yeah.
Well, don't stop talking.
I know,
Because
right?
I'm pouring whiskey.
I'm just waiting in anticipation here.
I've got to come around the other side. I don't have the angle.
Ah!
I'm tripping over things.
Oh, my. Let's see. What was that colorful, tiny rug thing? James is asking. Colorful, tiny rug thing. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Put that in picture for a sec if you don't mind, babe. Where it's like nice and clear there. That is actually something that my daughter made, folks. My kiddo, Spawn of Rex, she does bead art. And a lot of it ends up being like 8-bit art. In fact, she did the original 8-bit Terror logo.
That is it on the screen. That is actually a photograph of, well, I can show everyone. Hang on.
Does it come down easily?
Yeah.
Can you take it off, baby?
Does it go down easy? Hang on. So my logo is actually this. It's hard to show because it's one massive thing, but it's this bead art, and I just took a picture of it and then kind of photoshopped it to make it on 2 lines.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the one right there. My kiddo made that. So she does some really cool fucking bead art, and she made that for me. So I thought it was appropriate to have it in the stream room here with our gaming setup.
Yeah. It's game over, man. Game over.
Oh, Knights of Finland says, I got that patch I've talked about now. Stop screaming. I'm scared too. Yeah.
So we were talking about games that made us passionate about gaming. Mine was Tomb Raider. Mm-hmm. Yours?
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom.
Doom. The original Doom, 1993, was what did it for me. And like, I still have cheat codes for Doom memorized. I still know some of the levels. Like, I have muscle memory for the levels. Right now, I could fire up some Doom and fucking run through the first level or two. Probably
I could play
virtually 0 damage.
The entirety of Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So when I wake up in the night and I have insomnia and can't get back to sleep, I'll play Tomb Raider in my head and just go through level by level.
Yeah.
Where everything is, what to shoot, where to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's like, I could play like the first level of Doom with virtually 0 damage, all the secrets, stuff like that. Just like completely fucking, you completely by memory.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Headhunter.
Headhunter Telesto. There we go. Lead by example, sir. Fuck yeah, man.
Holy shit. Thank you, Headhunter.
We love this guy.
Yeah. This might be a good time to point out that you do have Super Chat.
Yeah. So, check this out. We do have Super Chat enabled. Super Chat, super thanks. So you can do a Super Chat during one of these live streams. If you feel like contributing to the channel, throw a little money in the tip jar. Those one-time contributions are always appreciated. Also, for folks who are watching this late, you can do a super thanks. That's basically the same thing as a super chat. You just do it while it's not live. Are you live?
Live.
Fucker. So yeah, man.
And we also have Buy Me a Coffee as well.
Yeah.
buymeacoffee.com/SpornicusRex is the way you can go to support the channel.
Yeah, it's right there on the screen, right? Y'all can see that shit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And Joe's got it in the chat for us. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. We also have a Discord server, so if you want to come hang out on the Discord,
Yeah.
there's the link in the chat, and you have merch.
Yeah. Oh, Hunter, you heading out, bud? All right, man. Well, hey, take care, and we will see you next time, sir. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, man.
Headhunter.
So, what was your question now?
Merch.
Merch. Yeah. We got merch too. And do we have the link on screen?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what
we do.
links.
Days
we do
Gone
right there.
Podcast
daysgonepodcast.threadless.com.
.com. It's fine. Just talk over me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bothered. It's fine.
daysgonepodcast.threadless.com. Yeah, so we actually do have some cool merch, man.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, can we get my...
Oh, yeah.
Let's get my water bottle
Let me move
shot there. Can you do that for me?
Rexy. Well, actually, this isn't Rexy. Oh, we've got to put Rexy
Yeah, that's
in.
not the real Rexy.
Yeah, we've got to show Rexy. But show this first.
Right here, right?
Yeah, put it down.
So this is my water bottle that I drink from literally all day, every day. I got one of my stickers and put it on there. And you can kind of see I put a little bit of clear coat over it just to kind of make it like not peel off and shit. Did a shit job putting the clear coat on, but it actually worked keeping the sticker on there. You can get one of these stickers too. Hi. Rexy, fuck off, man. I'm trying to sell merch.
That's Rexy, the plushy T-Rex that we got in. We got this in Klamath Falls, right? Yeah, Klamath Falls.
That is correct. Yeah, fucking Dollar General in Klamath Falls.
He's really cool. He wears my old Mongrels T-shirt. It doesn't really fit him, but
It's cute on him anyway. Well, Angela Fuller is on her way over to the merch store to take a look right now.
Yeah.
Pop over there and see what you think, man. Oh, Miranda Saturn's right behind her. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So first game that made you fall in love with gaming was Doom.
Yes, ma'am.
What came next?
Honestly, shit that I would have to say I was like legit fucking just a big fucking nerd for would be Betrayal at Krondor.
What the fuck is Betrayal at Krondor?
Betrayal at Krondor. Some of you may be familiar with the Rift War saga, a series of novels by the author Raymond Feist. And it's really good fantasy adventure stuff. But the books, I didn't read those till decades later. The game I played in early 90s, Betrayal at Krondor. Some of you old school cats might be familiar with that one. Really one of the best fucking role-playing games ever made, man. Very story-rich, very tactical, lots of fun. But it's one that I've played over and over and over, and I would actually love to see a fucking remake of it.
Yeah. I think the second game for me, what?
Knights of Finland, are you saying that you make patches or that we should make patches? Because I think, don't we? No, we have pins and stickers. We don't have patches through threadless.com, do we?
We don't. That's not something they offer.
They don't do patches?
Yeah, that would be cool, though. Kind of like the one on the screen there. That one.
Yeah.
I have a cool Raccoon Police Department patch that I've yet to put on anything. I might put it on my jacket. And I have on one of my hoodies, I have a patch from the Antarctica Research Base referencing The Thing, which is cool. So yeah, what were we saying? The second franchise for me, or the sort of second game that really kind of completely sucked me into gaming was Resident Evil.
Ooh.
Yeah. Holy shit. That was fucking cool. Another game that just blew my mind. Another game that was perfect for me. Had everything that I wanted. Just totally sucked me in. I think that was, excuse me, that was one of the first games I finished. I mean, I completed Tomb Raider. And then Resident Evil was the first game that I really felt like I'd accomplished something by finishing it. Like, it's really hard. Parts of it are really difficult. And I was, up until that point, not good at gaming. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't understand video games. I decided to play a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'd finished Lemmings, but that's like a puzzle game. That's not what I would consider a video game. So
Yeah.
Resident Evil was really like a big kind of milestone for me that I was like, holy shit, I can play difficult games and complete them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those games, I mean, that's one thing. Fucking the Resident Evil games, especially the old school shit, they're not easy games.
No,
They're not
no.
easy games.
I tried to
man.
replay Resident Evil a couple of years ago. I got one of those
Yeah.
little PlayStation, what are they called? Classic. PlayStation
Oh,
Classic.
yeah, the one with all the shitload of games loaded onto
well,
it.
it has 20 games, not
Oh,
that many.
okay, I see.
But they were still pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
But I have the one that has Resident Evil on it, and
Yeah.
I got stuck at the end. I didn't have enough ammo.
Oh, wow.
On my stream recently with Resident Evil 3, I was freaking out because there were hunters added in, which is a particular enemy from Resident Evil. The bit that I got stuck on when I last played Resident Evil was a corridor with 3 hunters in, and I only had 2 revolver bullets, 2 bullets for the revolver.
Oh, shit, 2 rounds for your revolver.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you need to, 'cause you can't dodge these fuckers. You cannot.
Oh, wow. Ah, that blows.
Oh, Ether Glide is with us.
Etherglide. His first
Hello.
comment is exhumed.
Is that a game?
Is that like the death metal band?
Oh, James is saying, I forgot about playing Red Alert. Oh my God, I loved Red Alert. I had Red Alert 2, I think, on PC. I'm going to go find it.
I think she wanted to do this just to show off all of her cool gaming nerd shit. Ma'am, I need you to stop leaning over like that.
Oh shit. Hang on. So I actually have Red Alert 3 on PC, but I have played them all.
Oh, exhumed on the Sega. Etherglide's talking about. Okay.
It looks a little more kinky.
Oh,
than-
shit. Oh,
Whoa,
easy there, killer.
Easy.
Calm down.
Easy.
Now, what is this kinky video game you're showing here?
No, it looks kinkier than it is. It's not at all like that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it does have the bears.
Oh, okay. I never played those, but I am familiar with the cover art. I've seen them in the game store before.
I don't remember what happened to me. I used to have the other ones, but I had them on PlayStation.
James is saying, I remember in Red Alert 2, you had to kidnap Einstein and build a time machine.
Yeah.
James is saying, holy fuck, Claire, how do you still have that?
Yeah. Fucking Einstein.
Oh, wow.
There's Command and Conquer. Now, I used to have a lot of the games in England. I had to rebuy my entire collection
Oh, yeah.
here.
A lot of your stuff got lost in the move over, didn't it?
But check this out. Do I have a GameCube? I think I do still have my GameCube.
I
This
think
is
you
the
do,
best
yeah.
Resident Evil game of all time.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this one. Is that Resident Evil
Resident
remake
Evil Remake. I'm going to move my
for the
whiskey
game?
glass.
Yeah, go on and get that out of there. So it's not just a whiskey cam. It's also an old school nerd video game cam.
Yeah. That's Resident Evil for the GameCube.
Age of Empires 3. Yeah, I played some of those.
Do you remember the GameCube discs?
They're the little bitty ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, this is a
little,
2-disc one.
little mini disc.
Yeah. This is
wow.
2 discs.
Yeah, I never owned a GameCube. I don't think I ever game. Well, I'm sure I have played something on them, but not much. None of my friends had one. We were all poor.
Look at this. Look at this. Look how tiny that is.
Oh shit!
It's like a little cookie.
Borislav 24/7 is with us.
Oh shit! Hey Boris.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Boris, what's your favorite? Not favorite video game. Your first video game that you
Yeah.
ever played.
Yeah, we've been asking about like what is the first system you played on? What's the first game you remember playing? And then of course, what was your first game that was like, hey, I think I'm going to be a gamer now. Mm-hmm. You had a GameCube. It came with a pair of bongos. What the?
Oh yeah, for Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can
I
see
remember
that.
those.
Yeah, right. So I do think it's interesting with like the games that I played. I was into more like action. Like fucking Doom, Quake, stuff like that. Where Claire was playing stuff like Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, things of that nature, and other stuff as well, of course. Games like
This is a classic.
yeah, there's too much glare on that one. What is that? Oh, Wipeout. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I remember that.
This and Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit were my jam for racing games.
Nice. So
James says Claire knows everything.
wait a minute.
Oh, Chucky Egg on the Spectrum
Chucky
48K.
Egg?
Oh my God, does anyone remember Chuck Rock? I'm sorry, Boris. I don't know Chucky Egg, but that just reminded me of Chuck Rock, which was just so fucking cool. I loved that game. What? You action?
No, surely not. But that's one thing that's, I mean, this isn't necessarily going to be like Days Gone oriented content. Of course, y'all know us. You're literally talking to Spawnicus Rex and Days Gone podcast right now. And most of our viewers are, from the Days Gone community anyway. So it's going to end up happening anyway. But I think it's really interesting that Claire and I met through Days Gone because of our passion for Days Gone. And we really kind of don't like the same kind of games for the most part. We play very different games, and the games that we do play together, we play them differently. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's one of those things that it's just fucking amazing to me.
It kind of feels like our relationship is built on a lie sometimes.
No, that's just it. That's where I was going. Is it's more of a, I don't know. I don't know.
Just a convergence.
That's what I was going to say. It's like a beautiful convergence, man. I was going to say beautiful convergence, but didn't want to sound corny. And then you said convergence. Fucking weirdo. But yeah, it's like, her background in gaming is so very different from mine. Even just the types of games that we like to play are different. So it's really fucking incredible to me the way that Days Gone brings people together. Look at this community right here. Mm-hmm. The age gap in this group. We got folks in our late teens that hang out with us. We got folks in their late 60s that hang out with us.
Fuck yeah.
And it's just fucking incredible to me.
James says, holy shit, I was just about to bring up the mathematical concept of
there
convergence.
you go, man. I mean, we this is our lives, dude. We feel this shit in our real lives, man.
Daddy Dennis says, I was going to say meant to be, but built on a lie works too. We have to pause this for a second to say, Juicebox, Rooney, Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh,
Rooney.
fuck, I remember those. Oh, my God. Built on a lie and wearing a tie. God, I remember that game. Fucking pervy ass shit.
I don't think I've ever actually played it. I've just heard about it.
Oh, me neither.
Oh, there was this one game. So I used to have a Raspberry Pi, which is a tiny little computer that you can build into a gaming console.
Yeah,
and I used to have one that had pretty much every Nintendo, Super Nintendo game, every Dreamcast game, all the fucking old school games, Atari, Commodore, fucking Sega games, I don't know, whatever, all of them, because they're so small. Like, you can fit millions of these things on a tiny little computer.
Yeah.
There was this one game, I don't know what it was called, but it had some weird title, and I was just scrolling through and I was like, what the fuck is this game? And you play, okay, so there's a guy, it's a street scene with skyscrapers, and at the top of the skyscraper is a guy walking back and forth, jerking off and ejaculating over the side of the skyscraper. And on the ground, you play as a woman with her mouth open, looking up, and you have to catch the cum.
Oh my God.
It's fucking disgusting. But it's like really old school graphics and like really kind of straightforward that you kind of can't tell what you're looking at to begin with. I was like, what is this guy? Oh, wait a minute. Oh no.
My
Oh
goodness.
dear.
That's graphic. Okay.
Oh, James used to watch Game of Thrones on a Raspberry Pi. Wait, that's the scene in The Boys?
Is it?
I don't.
What? Yeah, which season?
What? Which bit? Jerking off from the top of a building, maybe?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, shit. Let's see. Joe is going on with James. No. And spelt it wrong. He's probably been drinking. Just because you and I love that kind of talk doesn't mean we can get that deep into mathematical concepts here. Well, you can get as deep up in there as you want to, just
with consent.
That doesn't mean we can keep up with you. Y'all want to get deep off in some mathematical conversations, go for it, man. I just don't. Not going to promise we can keep up with you. Hey, check it out. We need to say hello to Slim Shady. Well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Slim Shady says, yo, how y'all doing? Just got to say, I discovered this channel not too long ago and binged the entire playthrough of Days Gone. Great content, and I appreciate the work you put into it. Well, thank you,
Aw,
Slim Shady. Yeah.
Nice.
Hello and welcome, man. Come right on in, man.
Yeah, let's put the Days Gone.
Yeah,
thing
it is
back
the
in.
real Slim Shady. Holy shit.
There we go. There's Deacon. I like how some of these PlayStation games, because I'm old school, I like to buy things on disc. Although my PlayStation 5 doesn't have a disc drive, so those days are gone. No pun intended. But I like how with these
Days are gone. Huh?
these some of the PlayStation discs, they did this. Hang on. They did like artwork inside the cover, so you can turn the cover around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ghost of Tsushima does that. That one's really
Yeah,
beautiful.
you mentioned that. Yeah.
And Doom.
Oh,
Doom
right,
2016.
right, yeah. That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Angela says, no, he's not been drinking, just up for too long because he's the real VMP, been helping you at the vendor fair.
Oh.
Well, good job, Joe. Look at that. This man works all day long.
Fuck yeah.
Works a job, works helping his girl, works for our channel. Fuck, man. Ah. Yes, ma'am. Turn the fan on. It is a bit warm in
It's
here.
getting really toasty
Yeah.
in here.
This is first world problems, man. We got our streaming office set up with the acoustic paneling on the walls and on the ceiling and stuff, and it actually the sound quality is fucking great in here, especially just for live streaming. But it has made it ridiculously fucking hot.
We have the window open right now, but there's not a lot of air
What is
coming
it?
in.
We're in Colorado, right? And it's fucking in the 40s right now outside. We have the window open just because it's hot in here. Oh, good Lord. But yeah, I don't know. It just really trips me out how the Days Gone has brought this community together. You know, it ties into what Slim Shady here is talking about, you know, just loving the energy here.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it's what we do, and it's what we do it because we love it. You know, before finding Days Gone, I was on Reddit very lightly. I didn't really like Reddit. I used it for a couple resources.
I mean, does anybody really like Reddit?
Well, the subreddit for Days Gone is my favorite little corner of the internet.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's surprising because like I was expecting to go into a gaming subreddit and ask a question and be met with like, "Oh, you fucking noob, what are you, a fucking girl? You don't know anything,"
Yeah.
and you know, get like shit talked and shut down and all of that. And it's completely not like that, which is every other gaming subreddit I've been on has been like that. But Days Gone is just fucking different. It's just really fucking different.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a more mature crowd, too. I think maybe because the game itself, for the most part, people who really connect with Days Gone, it's a more mature crowd. Mm-hmm. You know, sure, we get a lot of people on there. And I don't mean mature as relative to age at all. I mean
Right, just
relative to
emotional-
mental development.
yeah,
Mental and
emotional
emotional development. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a more mature crowd. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
It's cool.
What else you want to talk about? What else we got?
So we've done video game first. We've done gaming. I don't know. Any questions in the chat? And can I have some of your water? I think I've lost mine.
Oh, of course. Young lady.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
That is so much better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. James says, no, I'm definitely not mature emotionally. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. That's fair. I mean, I think I refer more to being able to deal with heavy subjects and have a intelligent and rational conversation about heavy topics. You know you're dealing with mature people when you can actually talk about shit.
Yeah.
And like Joe says, we have talked circles around this. Days Gone is just too complex for the less mature crowd. It's just so fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have that immediate gratification kind of thing that a lot of games nowadays have. You do actually have to work at it
Yeah.
a little bit. But it's also very accessible because it's not a difficult game.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, I can't think of any examples, but just games that are overly complicated, very, like, I don't know, like Red Dead Redemption or something I think of as being like an open world game that takes, Assassin's Creed Odyssey takes a lot
That's
of
probably a better
time
example.
and knowledge of gaming and things like that to kind of get it to work for you. And it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
We have a cat crashing the room. We normally keep the stream room door shut, but I'm getting really fucking hot in here. I've just had to put the fan on. I've opened the door, and now the cats are coming in like, what is this magical place? They're in Narnia right now. They're just like, wait, there's a whole world behind this door? We had no idea. Boris says, my wee girl is wanting a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. I'm delighted. Console number 12 coming into my house. I need to get a bigger house so I can set them all up one day.
Good Lord.
Yeah, or Boris, just do like get like a large what do you call it? Like a TV stand cabinet thing. What do you call that? Like a place where in the olden days you used to put your VCR and your DVD player and shit.
Like an entertainment center?
Entertainment center, that's the word.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, get one of those and just hook them all up and have like a bunch of like HDMI switches and things like that so you can switch from, console A to console B. That's what I used to do. I used to have about 12 or so, 13, 14 consoles and like old computers and stuff hooked up. Hey, Joe says, I like to think that Days Gone is the perfect example of an old arcade game brought into the modern day gaming world. Yeah. That's a nice way of putting it. You've gone quiet, are you thinking?
I'm reading.
I'm just watching these cats just walk around, like, sniffing everything.
James says, I have one question for Claire and Rex. Can you say hawk? I want to hear the difference.
Wait.
Hawk.
How is spelling that?
Like the bird, hawk.
Who said that?
James.
Oh, I see it. Hawk.
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 Say hawk.
What?
HORRWK.
HOR? What?
Hawk.
Hork?
Yeah, there you go.
Like a horker from Skyrim?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Hawks.
I know what birds are. Hawks. I know what hawks are. They're birds.
Why are we saying this? Now the word has lost all meaning. He just laughs and says, that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, you do actually need to get an old school CRT TV to actually play the older games because they look like fucking garbage on the modern TVs.
They do. You can hook them up to modern TVs. There are like certain little, I've forgotten my vocabulary. Like signal changey things. What the fuck would you call them? Like a little hookup that changes the type of input to be the thing that you adapter.
Yeah,
my
adapter.
God, how hard
damn,
was
girl,
it?
Slow down on the whiskey now. Calm down.
I haven't had any in ages.
In ages, he says.
It's the heat in this room. It's getting to me.
Oh. Quasimodo says, yeah, you got to, I'm sorry, I was looking at it wrong. Captain Caffeine says, you need to start working out before getting one of those old CRT TVs.
Oh my
Those
God,
fuckers
yeah.
are heavy, man. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Old school shit. Let's see. Slim Shady says, Days Gone has a slow start. I gave up in the first few hours, but only finished it because a friend pushed me to, and it honestly paid off big time. Yeah,
Fuck
absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember I started playing Days Gone, and I kind of didn't get it at first. I didn't get that it was intended to be a slow start that makes you feel weak and underpowered early on.
Yeah, I loved it. That's what I loved about it, because I love the whole beginning of the game where you are doing a lot of stealth. It made me feel very secure because I like to play stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider myself to be very good at shooting, or I don't really enjoy being good at shooting. So
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce.
And Knights of Finland says, yeah, stepped in from the bedroom and I thought I heard you say cock. Well, we did say penis on a loop earlier. Does that count?
I think so.
No shit. Quaz says several years ago there was a hawk out in front of the house that had caught a pigeon.
Oh, shit.
Family was walking past with their 5 or 6 year old, and I found myself having to pronounce hawk. So he understood me.
Oh,
Cock foster station.
I can never get understood when I ask for a tomato on
Water.
something. and water. Oh,
Yeah.
you've heard me. I warned you about that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I can hear you're fucking asking for water. We go through like McDonald's or somewhere,
Oh my
and she
God.
asks for a water, and they're like, "What?"
Like ice water,
Wait,
water with
what?
ice water. Like how I don't know how else to
What?
say it. Like a cup with
Wait,
not
what?
coffee, not soda, but water. Do you know what I'm saying? For fuck's sake. Yeah, but yeah, tomato and water. I can't bring myself to say it the American way, and I know I'm not going to get understood. It's like my kiddo has just got into Cars, the Pixar movie, and there's the tow truck whose name is a
Tomater.
play on Tomater.
Tomater.
But I can't say, I call him Mater. And it's like, his name is Mater, but I just can't. I can't. It's Mater because it has a
Mater.
T. The T will be pronounced.
Tomater.
I just don't know how to American correctly. That is true. That is true.
Slim Shady is saying another game like that with the slow burn start is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a bit faster to understand, but still a slow start. I did play the shit out of Horizon Zero Dawn. I fucking love that game. I also streamed Horizon Forbidden West, and for me, Horizon Forbidden West had a long slow start, like a 80-hour slow start. I was at about 80 hours in before I started to really get it and felt like I was getting good at it. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. That is a killer fucking game.
I've never played it.
It's really a good
I
game.
own it.
Like legit good game.
I was going to play it after I played Days Gone.
Yeah, right. We see what happened there. Huh?
I still will after I'm done playing Days Gone.
Yeah, if you're ever done playing Days Gone, yeah. Yeah, Quaz is like, my wife's coworkers all say, I love your husband's accent. She's like, I don't even hear his accent anymore. That's just how he talks.
Do you think one day you won't hear my accent?
I hope not. I love your accent.
Oh,
Say vitamin for me.
vitamin.
That's the one.
Joe is yelling, why is scone different? What the actual fuck?
I don't know.
There's two different pronunciations, scone and scone. I'm in the scone
I mean, that's how it's spelled, right?
side, but well, I'm from the north, so I think in the north we say scone, but that
Fucking
sounds more
weirdos.
northern. Aluminium. Now, there's a funny story about aluminum and aluminium. Both are actually correct.
There's a reason it's
There's
said
a reason
that way,
why.
yeah.
And I can't remember which way round it was, but the guy who was touting this newly discovered element as like a manufacturing material sold it in Britain under the name aluminium and in the US under the name aluminum. And I don't know which came first, but he decided to change the spelling of it as he crossed the Atlantic. He decided, oh no, I like it this way better, whichever way round it was. And so that's why in England it's aluminium and in the US it's aluminum.
Yep. Boy, why are you so extra? Boy, you extra.
We've got cats invading the room. I may have to usher them out in a second. I've cooled off a little bit. Well, there goes one.
Yeah, this conversation has taken a turn away from gaming, but that is kind of the point of what we're doing here. It's not, I mean, we are gamers, we are gaming YouTubers that, yeah, sure, that's what we do, but that's not everything we are.
Yeah.
You know, it's, I really like this kind of setup where we're basically doing the same thing we've done every Tuesday night for the last year when we started the feedback loop, but we've kind of opened the doors up a little bit, kind of broadened the horizons a bit.
Oh, Joe says the story between petrol and gasoline is fascinating. I don't actually know what the story is, what the difference is
Interesting.
between those two.
Angela says, yeah, well, that's just how we like it, Rex.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Angie.
Yeah, exactly. They sent you to speech class because you pronounced aluminium.
Oh god, that reminds me when I went on vacation one time to the States from England. I was, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. I was obsessed with the States. I thought the States were just so fucking cool and America was so cool. And I came home and I wanted to spell everything the American way. And I got in trouble with my English teacher because he thought I'd just suddenly forgotten how to spell color and gray and axe and things like that. And then I get here and find out that you spell gray both the American and the English way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, most people don't know the correct spelling, so it's whatever they've seen the most.
Right. I thought it was in America with an A and
Yeah.
in England with an E. But
Probably.
but here you can do it with an E as well.
It's accepted either way. Huh?
Yeah, and the same with
I
axe.
spell it with an E.
Axe you can do without an E on the end or with an E on the end.
Okay, yeah.
Tire you spell different, and stories like a building has 10 stories.
Yeah.
You spell that wrong. Do you want me to usher the cats out? I see them being annoying.
Well, this one's probably about to try and bust out the window.
Is it our outside cat who's
Yeah.
definitely not an outside
Yeah.
cat? All right, let me usher everyone out. You keep talking. I'm going to herd some cats.
Quaz says, I love how Americans drop the D from refrigerator.
Oh my God, they dropped the D
but
from
add
everything.
it back in the abbreviation to fridge. The frigitator.
What?
Frigitator.
I can't get these cats. What cats?
The etymology of the word soccer. I heard there was a story behind that. Huh, Joe, that channel sounds interesting. Now, I actually watched a channel that, what was that channel you showed me where they do like the breakdown of different British accents and stuff?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what channel it was. There was one that was actually really good.
All right, we are cat free now. Funny how Euros always call it the States. Is it? Do you not refer to it as the States? I guess you don't.
I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah, here in the States. But I don't know. I do say that.
Angela said it, I was the opposite of you in high school and thought it was so cool. I thought I was so cool for spelling things the British way. Yeah. Or use the American pronunciation of grand, but the French pronunciation for prix.
Oh.
Grand Prix.
Oh, Borislav, you're allergic to cats. Oh, shit.
Oh,
man.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. James says this channel is actually very educational, to be quite honest.
I mean, yeah, dude.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we actually do have a lot of smart motherfuckers hanging out in the chat. That's one of the reasons we like to just sit here and talk with y'all sometimes, you know, honestly. It's actually really hard to do this kind of shit when we're also gaming. That's another reason we wanted to do this. Like I said, we're doing basically the same fucking thing we've been doing for every Tuesday for the last year now. You know, just hanging out, shooting the shit. But when we're doing that, we're also gaming, and it's difficult for us to engage with the chat because we miss a lot of what y'all are saying. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is an opportunity for us to kind of give back to the community a little bit, kind of give a little time back to the folks that have put so much time into our channel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just wanted it to be a good way to connect with everyone and have everyone connect with everyone else. Just like I said at the beginning, kind of like a party.
Yeah.
Kind of like we're all just hanging out.
It's like the idea behind us having the Discord community. It's like
Right.
just somewhere to hang out when we're not streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, check it out. We need to say hello to Neil. Neil,
Oh, hey,
Dale, what's up,
Neil.
man? Oh, you're playing Arkham. Which one? There are several games in the Arkham series. Which one are you playing now?
I have this one, but I've never played it. Where's it from? Let me see. Batman Arkham Knight. I heard it was good. I got given
yeah.
this for free,
Yeah.
and I've never played it.
I got that one as one of the monthly games on the PlayStation Plus membership. I think I initially played Arkham Asylum. Had a lot of fun with it. Played Arkham City and had fun with it, but I kind of fell off the franchise after that point.
Wait. Hang on. Quasi's causing Joe to have a meltdown. What's going on? Yeah, no, Joe, you're right. Refrigerator. Wait, hang on, wait.
Oh, Neil is playing Arkham Knight on PS4. Okay, that's the
That's
same
the one,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, this one Claire is showing there. Yeah.
Hang on, so
Great
Quasi...
game.
Oh, I didn't even know you didn't spell it with a D in American. Refrigerator.
Yeah, that's actually when I quit playing, was the
Rex is
Batmobile
just
versions.
ignoring me. I'm just over here going, refrigerator. And Rex is like, yeah, so about Batman.
The kegerator. Oh, dude.
No, there's a D. No, wait. There's a D in it in England. There we have a D. Refrigerator.
I mean,
we like the D.
I'll put a D in it. D for duh. Dummy. So yeah, Juicebox, man, that reminds me of I have a pretty good story from back in the day. We had an actual refrigerator. We had a kegerator. So a buddy of mine had got an actual...
Oh, wait, that's a thing?
Oh, fuck yeah, it's a thing.
I've never seen a keg in real life, so I wouldn't know.
Really?
It's a thing of American
seen them
movies.
behind bars and stuff. If you go to a bar, they have the kegs where they have the beer on tap. There's kegs down there.
Oh, that's a beer barrel. That's different. I've changed the barrel on a tap.
How are they different?
I don't know, but they're not in American movies about frat parties.
Interesting.
That's if it's in a movie, it's a keg, and you do a keg stand. If it's in a bar, it's a barrel, and you actually serve drinks from it.
That's a keg. Yeah.
We don't call them that in England. And they literally only exist in bars. You cannot buy a air quotes keg or a barrel from it.
Yeah.
They may be bigger. I'm not sure. I don't know
Yeah.
how big a keg
Yeah.
is.
I don't recall how many
find
gallons it is now.
I say it with such a snide tone in my voice, like a keg. Like, I don't know what that is. Why would you drink from a keg? Like, ew.
So
I'm
ridiculous.
sorry.
So anyway, we actually did have a kegerator. We had a refrigerator that was dedicated to keeping the keg cold. And we had a buddy of mine had it was Michelob that we drank back in the day, just straight up Michelob. And he had
Back in the day.
He had a Michelob tap that he actually installed on the front of the refrigerator.
Oh, so you could just pour yourself
so you could
a
actually
pint.
just pour. Yeah, you could actually
Or a
get yourself
solo
a
cup.
mug of cold beer on tap. But in the top part, the freezer on top, that's where we kept the glass mugs. So we would keep.
Oh, wait, it's not just a keg. Wait, what are we talking
It's
about?
just a regular refrigerator, but it has a freezer on top, just like ours in the kitchen.
But
so-
it has a tap on it. What?
In the freezer part, we would keep glass beer mugs.
Right.
In the refrigerator part, we had an actual keg
Oh,
sitting
you
in
just
the bottom of the fridge.
Shoved it in there. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, we sat it in the fridge. It was big enough for the keg, and then we actually installed the tap on the door. So it had a functional beer bar tap on the door, and the spout and the tap and everything. So,
So how did you open it? Would you just drill through the door to put the
Yeah.
of a refrigerator?
Yes, it was literally installed. I mean, these guys they know how to build shit. They installed it on the door. So you would open the top part, open up the freezer to pull out a nice frosty cold glass beer mug and hold it under the tap on the top of in the front of the fridge there and actually pour yourself in a fucking ice cold beer right from the keg.
That sounds
right
like
there.
a stupid waste of an American-sized fridge to just have a beer in it, basically.
It had a couple thousand beers in it. I don't know. I mean, I
But
don't
like,
know how
it's
many
an
beers you get from a
entire
keg. It
fucking
was a lot.
fridge. American fridges
It
are
was a lot of
ridiculously
dudes,
large.
and we drank a lot of fucking beer. It was actually more cost effective for us to do it that way, because we would all pitch
Was
in to
it?
buy the keg. Yeah, we'd all pitch
How much
in.
is a keg?
Back? I don't remember now. Back then, we 4 or 5 guys would pitch in $20 a piece, and we'd have beer for the month. It's fucking
That's
great.
actually not
Yeah,
bad.
it was great. Yeah, and I worked in the beer store, so I got discount on the keg. So
Basics of Pain has a good question. He says, do you think you'll have guests on the show? Or maybe try a call-in format or take polls for subjects? Will you expand beyond gaming topics? Anything off limits? All good questions.
pretty much all of the above,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, is anything off limits? No. No.
Yeah.
But will we expand beyond gaming topics? Probably yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Hell, we already have, really.
Yeah, we started this about gaming, and now we're talking about kegerators. Joe is. Did you take some LSD, Joe?
Joe's like, guys, I'm scared.
And he's like, I can't find it on my keyboard anymore. Guy, help me! he's lost the D.
Yeah,
James
juice.
has lost his D. Has ceased to exist.
Oh my goodness. There is no D. There is no D, only Zool. Yeah, Juicebox, you got the right idea, man. It's a simple alteration.
Well, but a fridge is not something you just bust a hole in, because then it becomes inefficient.
Well, it had a seal on it. I mean, like I said, they did it right.
But what do you mean you did it right? You drilled a hole in a fridge.
Yeah, and then attached an O-ring and sealant and sealed it up so that it was
But you drilled a hole in a fridge. Like, it just, sorry, it just, and then how do you open it if it's attached to the keg? Well, I guess you have a long line, but I'm just failing to understand the point, I guess.
To save money on beer, because we drank a shitload of beer.
Okay. I'm just
And-
going
and
to
then
say
also-
okay.
also you
but
don't
You
in-
ruined a fridge because you can't resell that fridge
No,
or
we
use
bought
it for anything else.
that.
So you spent hundreds of dollars on a
We
fridge.
bought it used, obviously.
Fridges are still expensive.
I think we spent like $50 on it.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, it was fucking cool, man. We had a blast.
Joe's still confused. He says, "You still talking about putting your cock in a fridge?" Keg.
Yeah,
keg.
we made a kegerator, man. Yeah, it was like a real legit kegerator, and it was fucking awesome. You can shit on it all you want to. It was still awesome.
Wait, what? You built a toilet on it?
That was out back.
What?
It's hot in Texas. You have to put your toilets in the refrigerator. God damn it.
No. Oh my word.
Now, we thought about putting a urinal right there on the side of the kegerator because, I mean, you're drinking beer. It means you got to pee.
You don't want to get those lines mixed
You don't
up.
want to get those lines crossed. They're crossing the streams.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I want a refrigerator on a shirt. God damn it.
Refrigerator.
Urinal. A what?
Oh yeah, we say
Urinal.
urinal.
A what?
Urinal.
Why would you say it like that?
Why would you say urinal?
I don't know.
I have to do a head bob when I say it.
We don't really do that in Texas, young lady.
What do you call it? The backyard? The cornfield?
Yeah, right. Just hang it off the edge of the porch. Yeah.
Out the window of the pickup?
Your anal. Yeah, that's the one. Your anal.
Yes, we are fucking
Yeah,
weirdos.
see, the topics have already changed from gaming. Now we're talking about urinals.
So let's get back on topic.
Did we have a topic?
Gaming, please. Somebody give me a segue back onto gaming, please. Selby Miser is with us. Walks into
Richie.
people losing the D and peeing into a fridge.
Yeah.
Selby, Richie, real quick, how do you spell refrigerator? Don't look it up, just type. There is no wrong answer. Just tell us how you spell refrigerator.
Yeah, just type it. Just one word, refrigerator.
Yeah.
Spell it correctly.
No, it's not a trick question.
Yep.
It's just going to freak Joe
Not a
out.
joke.
Oh yeah, Joe's going to lose his mind.
Perfect.
But you are correct. That's great. See, I do spell it with a D, and I'm with Joe that if
Claire
it's
loves the D.
not with a D, then where's the D gone? Because it's like that the Mandela effect,
Whoop.
or whatever it's called, where people and the Berenstein Bears, which everyone thinks is Berenstein, or whichever fucking way around it is. I don't know what that is, but and if you look it up, it is not how you remember it, and everyone just loses their minds. Yes, you can put it there. Well done.
I'm not used to working with a camera on the screen, so I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. That's the whiskey we're drinking tonight.
We're
by the way.
almost out.
I know. It's fucking good whiskey, man.
If anyone wants to send us some whiskey, we should share our P.O. box address. Yeah,
There
the
is no D-shaming.
Berenstain Bears. That's...
Angela says, I think I broke my husband. 1 second, please. Good Lord.
Ooh, good question from James. If you got to live the rest of your life on an island with one game, what game would it be? I know you're going to say Doom.
Skyrim.
Oh.
Yeah. If I had one game to just completely lose the rest of my fucking life in, Skyrim. If I have mods available.
Yeah, let's assume you do.
Yeah.
But you can't connect to the internet to get more mods because you're on an island. Where
Yeah.
are we getting electricity from on this island? Tetris. Who said Tetris?
Tetris. Final Fantasy
Quasi said-
VII. No shit.
Oh.
Now, Final Fantasy VII, the remake or the original, like the PS1 version or the new one? Yeah, solar panels, obviously.
Mine, I think, I've got to say Days Gone. Just because it's the only game, maybe Tomb Raider, but Days Gone
Yeah.
gives you more versatility,
Now,
more
that's your game. You're
variation.
willing. That's you're willing to be stuck on an island with it game.
willing is not a strong enough word. It's like, where is this island and when do I go?
Sign me up, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll sit on the island and play Days Gone all goddamn
Should
day.
I book a plane ticket now or?
So, hang on. There was one. Borislav also has a good question. Which game have you invested the most time into?
Ooh.
And this is actually a toss-up for me, folks. I honestly don't know. It would have to be either the Elder Scrolls franchise or the Fallout franchise. I couldn't tell you which one for sure. Because between Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, we're talking thousands of hours between those three games. Like possibly tens of thousands. I'm not joking. Because I know for a fact I had 3,000 hours on Skyrim like 10 years ago. And I've played more Skyrim since then. So it's, Elder Scrolls franchise or Fallout franchise, the most hours in them.
I honestly don't know. Days Gone is the first game I've ever played I've been able to look up how many hours I've put in. I've never counted that. Back in the day, I used to know how many times I'd finished a game. But now I have no idea. I mean, probably Days Gone is the one. What?
I'm just fucking cracking up in the chat here. I'm sorry. No soy tu papa. I am not your father. And then, y tu mama también. And your mother, too. You guys are great.
I don't know where this came from.
Sorry.
Where did this come from in the chat?
I don't know.
But yeah, no, seriously. Days Gone is probably, for me, the one that I've put the most time in. As a franchise, probably Tomb Raider. Played that a fuck ton and played all those games several times over. I haven't played the new ones, the reboot. I played the first one, hated it. I hated it more than I hate Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Sam! It's the whole fucking game. Sam! Oh my word. And then it went Xbox exclusive, which I'm sorry, but fuck you. Fuck you, Tomb Raider.
Long-standing PlayStation franchise.
And then you go Xbox exclusive?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're dead to me.
Wow.
Dead to me.
Do you intend to ever play those?
Yeah.
I mean, it is Tomb Raider.
I did include an image of one of those in my banner on my YouTube channel.
I saw that.
So I'm fully intending to play the first one, the one I played up before, but Sam, that one. And then I'll probably do the whole franchise, the whole reboot series, whatever the fuck you call it.
Cool.
I've heard they're good games. I'm sure the gameplay is very good. I'm sure now, with a little distance, I can probably suck it up.
That's not good news, Claus.
Oh no, what's happened?
Some of the new Tomb Raider games are very grindy and repetitive.
But how are they grindy? Like, are they not linear narrative games?
I played the first of the new Tomb Raider franchise. I never did finish it. I've never been a fan of the Tomb Raider games myself. I don't have anything against them. I'm not trying to say they're shit games or whatever. Just it's not my thing. So I never played them. But I played the first of the newer generation. I got about halfway through it. I was actually kind of enjoying it. But that's literally like my only talking point for the Tomb Raider franchises. I played about half of the first one from the new generation. That's it, man.
Yeah, I finished that one. But like I said, it was begrudgingly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah. I was just looking for my copy of it, and it was a PS3 game, wasn't it? The first
first
reboot.
one of the new generation. I'm honestly
I
not
see it
sure.
now.
I believe I played it on Xbox 360, if I recall correctly. Which isn't helping because I know you said you hated that they went to Xbox. Not linear. You play through an area, move into the next area, get an upgrade, and you have to go back into the previous area to use the upgrade to assess previously inaccessible areas.
Well, that's kind of
okay.
original Tomb Raider a little bit.
Yeah,
But
even
each
like-
level would have a certain degree of loop aroundness. But the story was still incredibly linear. It was level by level. But that was like old school gaming, so.
Borislav is adding that the Tomb Raider reboots are really good. Just don't go chasing the trophies. That's the part that destroys the fun. I
Yeah, no.
see. Yeah. Okay.
Joe says, ew, no, never mind.
Now, weren't some of the Resident Evil games that you've played were like that? Where like you'll get a key that lets you go back into an area and access
Right.
shit that you couldn't get to at the time. And
Right, but
you,
that's
you
the
spend a lot of
same-
time backtracking, opening up new areas, right?
But it's the same kind of thing if it doesn't feel like you've really left the area so much. It's like you're still in the area. You're just working to figure out, okay, I know there's a door here. Let me go over here. Oh, I found a key. Okay, now let me go back. It's not like you completely lose. It's not like Soul Reaver, which is where you would
oh yeah,
gain an ability and
Fuck, I love Soul
redo in
Reaver.
huge sections of the game.
Soul Reaver. Fuck, I
I
love
love the
that
way
game.
you suck to the souls, like put the scarf down. Fucking cool.
Yeah,
Love
man.
that.
Fucking Soul Reaver 2.
That was good.
I actually have that on PC. I tried to do a replay of that recently, but the controls were just so fucking clunky, man. I couldn't do it.
I'm out.
Wait, what? You out?
Did you pour yourself more?
I did, yeah. I did
think I'm
pour
done.
more whiskey. I'm sitting here drinking this shit right now, man. God fucking shit, this is good whiskey. Guys, I'm telling you, this blackened whiskey. Can you show the blackened whiskey real
yeah,
quick
yeah.
again? Yeah.
Show how little is left in the bottle.
Yeah, we just got that like earlier this month, man. It is a blend of straight whiskeys finished in black brandy cask. And it does take on a little bit of the sweetness of brandy. It's got just a little bit of sweetness to it. What?
You know, Fight Club, the movie.
Yeah. We don't talk about it.
No, the movie you're allowed to talk about.
Oh.
Every time I put him down, and I see this little rubber thing jiggle. It reminds me of the time in the movie when Edward Norton's character goes over to Marla's apartment and he sees the little large rubber dildo on her side table. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not Edward Norton. It's I think it's Brad Pitt. It's
Yeah.
Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, don't worry, it's not a threat to you." And he kind of like nudges the chest of drawers, and it just kind of does this like wobble thing. It keeps reminding me of that.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, James corrected me.
yeah.
It's Brad Pitt's character. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking love Fight Club. Let's talk about movies real quick.
Movies, yeah.
Because movies are a big passion of mine.
They are,
big
yeah.
part of my childhood and my really my whole life. More so than gaming. Gaming has been a big
Yeah.
influence on me, but movies are really kind of like my longest, oldest love. So yeah, favorite movie. What's your favorite movie? Do you have a specific favorite?
Well, I mean, yeah, sort of. I want to ask Knights of Finland, and he says, Wolverines! What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
He's real excited about Wolverines. I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, James used to go to the cinema at least 5 times a month. Fuck yeah. Did you have a pass? Like a membership pass or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of movies and TV shows. It's just it's really rare that a movie or television show will hold my attention for long. Because usually within the first few minutes I've already figured out what's about to happen, and I have no interest in sitting through the rest of it. It's like, yeah, I already know how this is going to end. Why are we here?
I have to. I love that you brought that up because I want to ask you. I made you watch a movie the other day. Well, I didn't make you. We
Yeah.
watched a movie together the other day. The Netflix movie Don't Look Up.
Yeah, excellent movie, funny as fuck. Yeah, terrifyingly funny, actually.
It's one of those movies that you really don't know where it's going because you just cannot believe that it could get worse, and yet it does. Did you know how that movie was going to end? Were you bored watching that movie? Were you like, oh yeah, I know where this is going?
I mean, I was tracking with it. You know, I mean, I knew where they were. It was only going to get worse and worse and worse. You could already tell. But no, it was entertaining. It was one that it wasn't meant to be like. It wasn't meant to keep you guessing. You know.
Yeah. And I think that's a lot of things about the thing about a lot of movies that I don't know. I'm not going to say that you're, air quotes, watching movies wrong,
Yeah.
but I think you have a certain very specific expectation or a certain thing that you like movies to do, which
Yeah.
is to surprise you.
Yeah.
Most movies aren't surprising,
Yeah.
but it's the journey. It's the how how emotionally invested you might get in a character, how the specifics of how a story might unfold,
Yeah.
the drama of a scene, you know, the sense of emotional connection. For me, it's like get great catharsis from watching emotional movies, dramas,
I can't spell
thrillers,
catharsis.
stuff like that. That sense of, oh, I understand these characters. They are doing a thing or saying a thing that I want to do or say. Or the movie has invoked a feeling in me, and I like the sense of conclusion and completion that the ending gives me when it's the resolution. I like that. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, stories, yeah, blah, blah. Like a rom-com, you know the guy's going to get the girl and they're going to live happily ever. Like, you know.
Excuse me.
And yet it's the way the story unfolds. It's the how, not the will they. It's like, yeah, you know they're going to end up together. You know the hero is going to save the day. You know Bruce Willis is going to defeat the bad guys in Die Hard. You know it's going to happen. But how does he do it? How smart are the bad guys going to be? How much smarter does Bruce Willis have to be? What are some cool moments that you're going to get to see that are going to be inspiring or interesting that you're going to want to talk about later? That's what I love about movies.
Yeah. I'm a little bit jealous, honestly, because I wish I could give a shit about stuff like that. I just don't.
I mean, you don't have to. You're not obligated to.
I think really the main thing for me, especially, you know, let's bring it back to gaming a little bit, especially since I have become more interested in gaming. That I used to read a lot. I love to read. I still am a passionate and avid reader. I love to read. But since getting into gaming, I read less and I really watch virtually no movies or TV shows at all. There's nothing that I'm like watching right now. Like, oh, hey, what TV shows are you watching? I don't watch TV. I just have no use for it. But the thing is, it's because to me, like books and movies and TV, it's a very passive form of entertainment. There is no involvement. There is no audience participation. There's nothing you have to do other than sit there and allow images to be broadcast at you.
But I like that. I like that.
It's very boring to me. I can't stay engaged with it anymore. I have to have the interactive experience where I am controlling the pace at which the story advances, and even in games that allow you to make decisions, you know, deciding what branch of the story comes next or where we go with that. I prefer an interactive entertainment experience. I have a hard time being entertained by passive entertainment.
When you put it like that, it makes total sense. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying at all. For me, though, I like not thinking about the movie. I like being surprised. If I let my brain shut up and don't try to think about what the movie is doing, I love it's like being on a roller coaster. You know, it's like, you know where the roller coaster's going, you know it goes left, it goes right, it goes up, it goes down, it goes upside down, whatever. But you let it happen and you enjoy the thrill of it. It's like that. That's a perfect analogy for me. Like, I just shut my mind off, just enjoy what I'm being shown. And
wait, you said you shut your mind off?
Yeah, I don't try
How does
to
one do that?
I've never been I don't ever want to break my mind into seeing what might happen. I don't want to think about the movie. I don't want to second guess and be like, oh, maybe this is going to happen. Maybe that's going to happen. I just shut the fuck up and just enjoy the scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm not at all poo-pooing what you're saying. Like, that makes total sense. That should be the default, is I don't enjoy this. It's too passive.
Yeah.
But I think for a lot of people, it's just that enjoyment of just not having to consciously think. It's more feeling it, feeling the emotions of the scenes for a good movie. I mean, not all movies are satisfying with that.
One that actually strikes that chord with you. But yeah, it's like Captain Caffeine is saying, you know, I like how the modern video games have great storylines and great characters instead of just, let's just go and shoot things. And that's why we love Days Gone. Yeah, and that's it for me is, you know, especially now that we have more story-driven games, you know, The Last of Us, Days Gone, stuff like that, where you actually get a rich story. That is even though like The Last of Us and Days Gone, there is no interaction with the story. You don't get to decide character arcs. You don't get to make decisions, things like that. But still, you get to interact with the world, I think, is for me. It's a big deal for me.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Jim Carrey movies in the chat. I really don't care for Jim Carrey, but The Truman Show and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind are fucking excellent. He is a great actor.
He is a good actor. Yeah, he really is.
I personally don't like his funny stuff, his goofy
But his
stuff.
serious stuff
But
is
his serious
decent.
stuff, he's fucking good.
Interesting.
He is fucking good.
Okay.
But I just can't stand the goofy faces. I really can't.
Which is what literally started his career, was his
Yeah.
ability to do impersonations and goofy
Yeah.
faces.
Which,
yeah.
you know, well, fair play to him. I'm not
yeah,
saying don't do
got
it,
you
Jim
noticed.
Carrey, but
yeah, got you noticed.
But he's a great actor. I personally don't like that type of humor.
Yeah.
Although I will say Dumb and Dumber, I hated that movie when it first came out.
It is
And then I
funny, though.
realized that it's actually
the first one
funny as
is
shit.
actually funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is some intelligent
It's-
comedy in there.
It does take a lot of smarts to write stupid people.
Yeah. So I have not seen 23.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
that's
have
good.
not seen Eternal Sunshine. I'm familiar with them, but no, I have not seen them yet.
Oh, you actually might like that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I might make you watch that.
Oh, Basics of Pain. Yeah, dude, that's an excellent point, man. He says, for those of you that are old enough to get this reference, modern video games are what we always envisioned Dungeons and Dragons gaming could
yeah.
be. And honestly, brother, I'll tell you, a couple of years ago, I had an opportunity to play Dungeons and Dragons online. It was a thing where like the map and the character sheets and everything were set up on like an online server so people could play it remotely from other locations, but have your party gaming together. And honestly, I would have rather just play fucking video games. And that's because we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, man, and it was legit. It was the real thing.
I've always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I would play.
I
would play
never
with you.
never had anyone to like
Yeah.
teach me. I think I said this on a live stream the other day. I never had any nerd friends.
No,
And I
yeah,
would-
we did talk about that.
I would have
Yeah,
loved to have been a nerd. I was a nerd. I was like a fucking just eager nerd with nothing to nerd out about
yeah,
because I didn't have any nerd friends to play like
Aw.
D&D with or anything like that.
yeah.
And I was quite sheltered. Like I
Yeah.
mean, this was like in the 90s, so it's not like we had the internet or anything. I wasn't really exactly a finger on the pulse kind of person.
I got you, James. So James wanted to point out
I was
a
just about to read
quote.
it.
Yeah, that quote he did a second ago. There are certain emotions in your body that not even your best friend can sympathize with, but you will find the right film or the right book, and it will understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. That just flashed through my head all the movies that I'm not even thinking of anything specific, but I can feel the tears, the emotion kind of welling up in me, just things that I've connected with on an emotional level. Yeah, like Indiana Jones really gets me.
Yeah.
The Prestige. Love that
Oh,
movie.
yeah. See, that's a perfect example right there. That is a modern movie that blew me away. I enjoyed that movie. It was a wild ride the whole time.
Best movie of the
Yeah,
century.
I really enjoyed that. And that's me because I do not enjoy a passive entertainment experience. I need something that is intellectually stimulating to me or I'm just fucking bored. You know, and that's the thing about The Prestige is that it actually kept me guessing for most of the movie.
Yeah. But
and-
you were the first person I've ever known who actually figured it out before you're supposed to, like before the movie
before
kind of
they're like,
lays it
"Here
out
is
for
what
you.
is happening. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
you were like, oh,
whoa, is it this? Are they doing? Whoa, no fucking way, are they really doing that? Oh shit! And yeah, that's actually what they were doing.
yeah. I was really impressed. But for me, it's like even now when I watch it, I try not to. I try to watch it for the first time again. You know, I try to pretend like I don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
And just get that. So it's like watching Fight Club or something. You know, it's like you pretend that you don't know the twist. Although it's enjoyable to watch it a few times through knowing the twist and
Yeah.
seeing all the little clues that were laid out for you.
All right. Okay. So I got a couple things I need to throw out here. James is saying, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the name. It's in the chat. Joe is saying, read James Rollins. His books are awesome. Who's James Rollins?
James Rollins. That name sounds familiar.
I'm not familiar with James Rollins. What type of books? Fantasy, adventure, sci-fi, horror, suspense, drama? What are we talking about?
Oh, Borislav is heading out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, Borislav, thank you for joining us tonight, man. We're
Yeah.
really glad you were here, buddy.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for being here.
Yeah, be safe on the ride home, man. Oh, wait, are you working tonight? I should have asked if you were working tonight. Now, Basics of Pain had a good point. I wanted to put this out there too. He was saying that with your creativity and your background in writing, you actually probably would fucking enjoy Dungeons and Dragons.
I actually want to be a dungeon master.
I know personally,
I would love to do that.
I would love having Claire as the dungeon master in a D&D campaign, because not only is she very creative and good at writing stories,
I'm also sadistic and would torture the shit out of me.
She is a twisted little fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Excited.
there'd be a few surprises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. You'll have to teach me how to, not necessarily how to play it, but how to run a good game so I could do that.
Yeah, and Quasimodo is mentioning here that there are tools that allow people to play D&D online. It's old school D&D, but with modern tech, and that's what we were doing. It was like an online server where we had our map and our mission details and our character sheets and everything were all right there where everybody could, see what they needed to see. But honestly, if I'm going to go to that level of digital entertainment, just let me play a video game, man. Just let me play a video game. And that's what I wound up telling the group. I was like, guys, it's been fun. It's been a nice little nostalgia trip here. I've had a great time hanging out with y'all and gaming, but I'm going to go play some Days Gone now. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. Dandy Denny has a good question. I think this is going to be our last of the night because it's getting close to that time.
It is.
But Dandy Denny says, I wish you could wipe a movie/game/book/experience from your mind and get to experience it again for the first time all over again. I'm adding on the question of, if you could do that, what would you erase? What would you play again or watch again or read again for the first time?
Play again, watch again, or read again for the very first time.
Yeah.
And enjoy it again with fresh eyes. Honestly, lots of things, but
I have answers if you want me to go while you think.
Well, I mean, I could throw some shit out there that some of the folks in the chat might be familiar with. The Star Wars Expanded Universe novels, the Timothy Zahn novels, Heir to the Empire. What are the first novels that had Admiral Thrawn in them? That is one series of novels that I wish that I could forget and reread and experience for the first time again. I also, going further, wish that I could forget the new Star Wars movies and only have memories of those expanded universe novels. But it's like, because the story's already been told, people, and it was told way better the first time. So yeah, the Star Wars Expanded Universe novels by Timothy Zahn.
Shit, I had a book and now I've forgotten the book. The Sandman comic book.
Oh, okay.
If
I have not read
forget
those.
that and reread those. I mean, I've reread them many times, but that first time was just fucking incredible.
Yeah.
The Doll's House, specifically, or A Doll's House. I forget what it's called. Doll's House, something like that. Doll something. I forget the name of the collection. It was like he would do the comics were in like sort of little mini series, and they were collected as anthologies and released as graphic novels.
Yeah.
I've not yet watched the Sandman. I'm kind of scared to watch it. I kind of want to, but I'm kind of like avoiding it. But I had a movie that I'd love to watch for the first time all over again. People from Britain watching this are going to know what I'm talking about. Watership Down. About the rabbits.
Oh, yeah. You've told me about it. I've never seen it.
I'm going to make you watch that.
Damn, man,
It's
Joe
fucking
is
beautiful.
all about this guy. Holy shit, Joe. Okay.
Oh.
Ancient history collides with cutting-edge science with safety of the world at stake type
Oh,
stuff.
shit. That does sound like my cup of tea. I'm going to have to check that out. What was it? Rollins?
Let me scroll up a little bit. I guess I'll put it in my search history here.
Because I saw Quasi saying Henry Rollins, but no, we went to Henry Rollins.
That's different, yeah.
James Rollins.
James Rollins.
I will check that out. And then, of course, a game that you could play. I mean, mine would have to be Tomb Raider or Resident Evil, just for the fear factor. Resident Evil. Maybe Resident Evil remake on the GameCube that I would play for the first time all over again. This one. Resident Evil. That was fucking cool. That one specifically, the GameCube version. It's a little bit different. Of course, he's like, oh, Jesus H. Christ, Claire, why bring up Watership Down? I mean, maybe it's just a movie that I want to forget. Just, no, I haven't seen that. If anyone is curious, anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, Watership Down is a animated movie about a bunch of rabbits. It seems very much like a children's animated movie. So a lot of people in Britain and presumably Australia, a lot of people saw that in their childhood. Yeah, it's not a kid's movie. I mean, it's not really like gratuitous. It doesn't have any like sex or anything in it. It does have some kind of scary violence, but it's like animated. It's rabbits fighting, so it's like it's not that bad. But it's absolutely fucking traumatizing. It also has a mythology of death, and for the rabbits, they have like their own like little mythology, which just breaks my fucking heart at times to think about it. And it has a very grim prophecy is how the movie opens. It's fucking dark.
Damn.
It's dark, and it's like an animated movie about bunny rabbits. It's dark as fuck. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want your children to be traumatized.
Damn. And I thought it was bad letting kids see South Park and shit because it's a cartoon.
Yeah. What does Watership Down have to do with rabbit? A down is like a name for like a hill, like a tor or a butte or something like that. It's a word for a specific geographical feature, whatever the word is.
Okay.
And then just Watership, I think, is just the name of this one.
Yeah.
You know.
We could.
Yeah, kind of like Iron Butte or something. Like, why is it called that? It just is.
It just is.
Yeah.
That's just what they call it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Miranda Saturn. I remember that. I remember when I was a kid in high school. Elementary school. So I'm a kid in elementary school, right? We're going to say early, mid-'80s. I remember we would have nuclear bomb drills. We would actually have drills for like, well, you know, what do you do if a fucking nuke strikes somewhere nearby, you know? And it's like literally hide under your desk and cover your head. And it's like, well, I mean, okay. Yeah, that's going to help. Yeah.
We never did drills at school, but I certainly grew up in the Cold War era with that sort of that feeling, that vibe. Mm-hmm. My mom told me that she used to see things on TV about, you know, what you should do if there's a nuclear bomb. And she had this plan when I was a baby that she would run to this cupboard or something like under the stairs in like the middle of the house and like hide there with me. And it's like, that wouldn't help.
It's not
but that
help,
was her
no,
plan.
yeah.
That was like the best.
I mean,
like,
that's the
same
best
as like
you can
hiding
do,
under the
you know?
desk.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really going to save you, but it's something proactive that you can feel
what
like
can
you know
do?
what to do.
Yeah. Well, it's like the movie we just watched, Don't Look Up. So the basic premise of Don't Look Up is there is a giant fucking meteor. Asteroid headed for Earth, not meteor till it comes.
Comet.
Yeah, giant fucking comet, even bigger, headed for Earth. It is going to hit. It is coming. It's 100% certain. It is coming. It becomes all politicized, and people don't believe it. People don't like. Oh no, it's just it's conspiracy. What the fuck ever. But they're very clear that it is a comet that if it strikes the planet, it will basically bust up the entire fucking planet. Like there's nothing that's going to be safe anywhere on the planet. And like the shovels are selling for like $600 a shovel
so you can dig
yourself a bunker in the backyard. It's like, dude, that's not gonna fucking help. It's an asteroid about to break the fucking planet in half.
Yeah, you being 100 feet underground or 20 feet underground or whatever is not
gonna help, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, but what can you do?
Indeed.
So here's what we can do. We can show our appreciation for our channel members. I want to cover this now. Let me see. We've changed our little setup here. I should be able to just go to...
What are you doing now? What button are you pressing?
I'm not going to push any buttons because it's right there on the screen anyway. BuyMeACoffee.com/SponicusRex. Right fucking there. That's where you go to contribute to the channel. That's really the best way to help this community grow right now. I do want to say thank you to every single one of you mad motherfuckers that hung out with us tonight. This chat has been around 20 all night long.
Fuck yeah.
We ain't done shit. We just been sitting here fucking off all night. So seriously, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for participating in the chat. And thank you to my channel members, these bad motherfuckers right here. Zylok DNB, Captain Caffeine, Basics of Pain, Borislav 24/7, Sarah Monster, Floyd Rocker, James Guan, Jay Stabby, Catherine Jones, Hani Okashe, Obscured by Ink, Anton G, WD Henderson, Tom Moose, Quasimoto, Dogbone, Tom the Juicebox Jameson, and CJ Voorhees. And I need to add Alex,
Yay.
who just recently joined the channel. So let me write that in right now. I actually remembered that. I failed to write you down, Alex. Sorry, brother. You're on the list now, man. Brand new channel supporter right there.
yeah.
Be a bad motherfucker like these bad motherfuckers right here. Pop over to buymeacoffee.com/Spawnicus Rex.
Absolutely. And also don't forget to check out the merch, official Spawnicus Rex merch, and we have some Days Gone and some Doom-inspired designs over at daysgonepodcast.threadless.com. The link is there on the screen, and it's also in the chat. Thank you to Joe Schmo for dropping those links in.
Yeah. And yeah, honestly, right here is the comment I'm looking for. Oh, this was so much fun.
Yeah.
See y'all soon, friends.
Hang on.
Do that dick wobble. God damn it.
I can even just like shake the desk a little bit and make it go.
Oh, God damn
If
it.
you know, you know.
I mean, if you know, you know. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. So we will be back with this in 2 weeks.
Right.
This is every
It's going to be a
other
little different.
week.
Yeah, a little bit different. We're only doing this on evenings that we don't have the kiddo, so that we can start early and just hang out and just do our thing, and not have to make sure we get a kiddo to bed on time
Yeah.
and things like that.
And deal with a no bed situation.
Yeah, and also like our volume level down here. I know we've been loud, and that
Right.
poor kiddo sleeps right above this room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so anyway, on the weekends that we don't have the kiddo, we'll be doing this. That's tonight.
In 2 weeks.
Not next Saturday,
Saturday, but the
the
week after.
following Saturday after that. This
Yeah.
will be every other Saturday. And folks, you're also witnessing my new stream time. That's going to be 7 to 9. All of my streams, any stream that I am present in, will be 7 p.m. Mountain Time to 9-ish p.m. Mountain Time. We're trying to get it a little bit earlier. We have a lot of folks who aren't able to stay with us because my streams end kind of late. We have a lot of folks who just aren't able to make it because they start kind of late for them. So I'm dialing it back a little bit. And also, man, I keep getting tired. Around 9:30, dude, I'm fucking ready for bed.
You got your slippers on.
Yeah, man, I got my fucking slippers on right now, dude.
Hang on, I was going to do the Knights of Finland and Quasimoto coming together to no bed till Brooklyn.
Yeah. So also, James, actually, that's a good one right there. If you have some topics in mind, you could let us know beforehand so that you
yeah.
guys can do homework. But I'm going to turn that around on you, man, just a little. You folks, the members of our community here who are active on the Discord, man, feel free to pop in on the Discord. Give us some ideas, things you would like for us to talk about, topics you would like to bring up, things you want us to do a little research on for next time. Now, I ain't doing a whole bunch of homework.
I will.
I'll
do
read
the
a couple
homework.
of Google articles, okay?
You'll read a couple of headlines.
Yeah, I'll read a couple of headlines. I'll look it up on Reddit and read a couple of the headlines.
3 minutes before we hit start on the stream. It's like, oh wait, what was that thing again? Oh yeah, got it.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah. But yeah, seriously, the topics, there's nothing really off limits. We started with gaming as and how we popped our cherries, how we lost our gaming virginity seemed to make sense for a first arcade topic. But really, we can talk about anything.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's just stick to that.
Yeah, sex, drugs, rock and roll, gaming,
Drugs,
sex,
gaming,
more rock and roll,
movies.
lots of rock and roll, boobies. Oh, you said movies. No, never mind. Okay, I'm out. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Love you guys. We'll see y'all next time.